Hi, Mr. EA Executive, Thordan Smash here from Valhalla Daily News. Do you ever plan on changing the monetary practices found within Apex Legends to create a balanced, healthy ecosystem which will allow for improvements within the game and also stability for your business growth? That's a great question. Sense of pride and accomplishment. Let's actually talk about the meat of the video today, which is actually going to be about the price of skins and if we're ever going to see it come down and what Respawn's stance on it is. Now, recently there was a Reddit Q&A where a user was actually able to ask them questions about monetary practices within the game, saying, I get you got to make the game profitable, but there's got to be a way to prevent the player from feeling cheated when they buy something. $18, realistically $20, is a lot to ask for one cosmetic item. As the game grows, is there any potential movement towards more affordable content across the board? People want to buy these things, but it's hard to justify it or feel good about it. Now, much to the surprise of everyone, they actually responded to this question, and Ryan K. Rigney, the director of comms, went ahead and relayed what their monetization guy's answer was below, and I'll paraphrase the important parts here. Gameplay first. The game isn't locked anyway around monetization, and it doesn't feel pay to win. That's because the legends are grindable, and legend tokens are generally easier to get to unlock legends. Further down below, he says, the other half of the equation we have to think about is how to keep the business healthy so we can keep making more Apex. The next part is that they go over content creation costs. They say that they have a smaller team, therefore they can't output content at a high rate such as their competitors, i.e. I think Fortnite and Call of Duty is what they're referring to. They say they don't have people work 24/7. It's more expensive than people think in terms of numbers of people and hours because people don't factor in tons of back and forth like concept, Q&A, idea, creation, and etc. Next up is the pricing. As they mentioned, they think about this constantly and it's tough. There's a lot players want from the Apex universe and there's a lot they want to give, but we can't do that unless we're a healthy business at the end of the day. New game modes, map features, all come at a cost we're trying to support. The last part is rewards. Knowing not everyone can pay these prices, that's why the prize track system was created so we can give away pretty high value rewards for just playing, and that's why we have a free track in the battle pass as well. Now, I do actually want to commend Respawn here for actually responding to that question. I think that's really cool that in terms of a question about money, they'll go ahead and actually answer it. What I will say though is they didn't really answer it, because in all those responses and all those bullet points they did, which are valid in their own way, none of them actually answer the question that was asked. Is the pricing model ever going to change? And I do actually want to clear something up real quick. I don't have a problem with how Apex Legends prices their skins. I don't mind the $20. If that's a business model that works for them and they're able to sell skins and become a healthy, profitable business by doing so, that is a-okay in my book. It's their business to decide how they want to do that. What I will say is that if you are openly telling your shareholders that your earnings have hit 1 billion with 600 million made in a quarter, then possibly you should take some of that revenue and that profit and reinvest it into the servers so that they don't go down for an entire week when you update the game. And I can only imagine this gets worse as we see new game modes being added and the Tropic Island map. And that includes better anti-cheat software so that we don't have to worry about DDoSers. Once again, I want to commend Respawn for actually responding to that question. I don't think a lot of companies would actually take the time to respond to a question about their monetary practices, even though they may not have given a 100% answer to the question asked. And while I don't always agree with some of the higher end prices for their bundles, I do understand the cost of their skins to allow for a profitable and healthy business, which they need to continue to grow. However, I would like to say, I'd like to see some of that money reinvested into the existing community for things that have been plaguing us for way too long. But let me know down below what your comment and your opinion on the situation is. And until next time, legends, keep slaying in the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.